This is Kourtney Kardashian's wedding bouquet. Today, we are going to remake Kourtney Kardashian's wedding bouquet with Sola flowers. Hey, it's Jessica with Sola Flower University. Welcome back to my channel where we do floral crafts and DIY. If you are unsure what Sola flowers are, please stick around to the end. I will give you a bunch of resources and you may soon find you have a new hobby. Before we jump into the tutorial, I want to take a minute and appreciate this comment I got on my last video. I am so glad that you thought my creation was fire. Yes! And without further ado, let's jump right into it. We are going to be using white dye that I've already mixed with glycerin. I'm using the Sola Wood style Bird Rose. I like using white dye because it gets a darker red, especially if you mix it with Dawn dish soap instead of glycerin like me. I have a whole video where I show you the difference, and I'll link that in the description so you can go check it out. Here I'm going to show only dipping them once, but I do go back and dip them again to get a darker color because it was mixed with glycerin. Now, I'm cheating here a little bit, and I bought some $1 silk flowers from Walmart, and I'm now popping the heads off so I can get a more realistic rose look. I'm cutting the bottoms off of these wood flowers to allow the green base to come up really snug to the flowers. When the flowers have been popped off, there is this wire stem which I'm now going to cover in hot glue, and then stick the wood flowers on. Make sure to push the flower on the stem as far as you can without sticking it out the front. Use some glue to attach the green base to the flowers. You're going to want to make sure that you hold the green base onto the flowers for a few seconds. This is how it looks so far. We are now going to cut each stem off so we can arrange the flowers into arrangement to look similar to Kourtney's bouquet. I found it easier to take two of the white roses and tape them together to keep the overall shape when it's all together at the end. It's going to look like this. I repeat this for all 6 roses. I decided to start with the white roses first because they had the most unique shape. Turning them sideways like this will force them to poke out the sides more and allow those 3 white roses to surround the middle red rose like this. When pushing the flowers into the bouquet, it's important that once you have the stem in, to come around to the bottom and pull the stem through to avoid damaging the flower. I can't really see clearly in the picture exactly how many red roses are in the bouquet, but I'm assuming from the picture that there are 4, and that besides the middle one, the other 3 roses are placed between each of the white roses in a triangle shape. In the picture, the red roses are pushed in more towards the center, whereas the white roses are pulled out more. So I'm trying to shape this arrangement to reflect that. With it and messing with it until it looks right to you. How do you think I'm doing so far? Now, here comes the part where I look like a complete amateur trying to wrap this arrangement. But it's partially because I'm being watched on camera, and partially because I'm trying to work around the camera, which is putting me at an odd angle for this task. I do finish looking halfway decent, so thus proving you don't have to be perfect at this to make it look good. For the finishing touches, we're going to add white ribbon. I didn't really measure before I cut, I just guesstimated, but it turned out to be about the right length. To tie this bow, I'm just doing a simple shoe tie bow. It really didn't look like Kourtney did much more than that for her own bouquet. In case you have forgotten how to tie your own shoes, you're going to start by making 2 loops, and then you're just going to tie the loops around each other and pull tight. Adjust the bows and ends until it looks right to you. There you have it.
So I decided that I wanted to try to put on my wedding dress, but my wedding dress didn't fit anymore. Apparently having kids makes your rib area just a little bit bigger. So today I'm just gonna wear a white shirt to pretend like I'm in wedding gear. This is the best we can do. And let's do a reenactment. Dun, 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 dun.
Alright, that's enough of that. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Help me build an empire of Sola flowers. Speaking of Sola flowers, if you are wanting to learn more about Sola flowers and how to make Sola flowers or do everything Sola flower, check out this playlist over here. I've got everything from dyeing, dipping, everything. And also, if you like this video, you might also like this video down here where I take a whole copper tree and cover it in flowers. It's pretty cool.